So I thought I'd be done to today actually when it came to showing a bunch of weird genres. But weirdly enough, when I was doing the last video for the UK hardcore music genre, I got a really weird recommendation from YouTube, a genre called Lowercase. So I thought, okay, it's probably another hardcore one, and it might be a bit different. Give it a quick crack. And dear God, YouTube, for a recommendation, this is the most jarring shift of tone imaginable. But it's I don't know how to describe how jarring the shift of tone is. It's basically the most minimal ambient noises possible, and that's just the whole genre in a nutshell. But it's a bit weird, this genre, because like Gabba, there seems to be two sides to it. I'm gonna play the first side because this side's the pleasant side, and dear God, after an hour of just listening to, I need a shift in tone. So here we go. This is Silence of Siberia, which already just sounds lovely, by Nate Myers, who also just has a pleasant name. So yeah, this is it really. It's just violins and stuff, and a video of the sea. No one's got a skull. Like no one's getting their face ripped off. No one is yelling "motherfucker" at me. My eyes are still really red. Why are my eyes so red? It's like I've gotten stoned. Ooh, and look, now there's a nice balloon, a hot air balloon in the background. Ooh, 7 minutes long. I put this on my music playlist because, dear God, it's lovely. I keep putting this in front of my face. I've noticed, but I just can't stop looking at that. Look how peaceful that is. After what I've just gone through for an hour, I think I might as well read because I'm tearing because my body and my ears. Thank God, they're just thanking me. Oh, it's just emotional as hell. And I wish I could listen to this for 7 minutes, but I have the other side to show you. And the other side's a bit weird. It might just be because of me and what I've been listening to, but it gets a bit weird. So before I start, I should say that the next song's going to be Steve Roden, who's like the big cheese of this genre. And this song stars of ice. It's 33 minutes long, and again, it's minimal and ambient. But this person's gone for a very different take on it. A very different take. So here we go. It's like 9 minutes in because it takes a while to pick up. So yeah, this is. I mean, this is a bit weird. I mean, the picture again isn't anything grim, you know. So that's nice. It's a bit more pleasant, but it sounds a bit like I don't know if you guys have ever seen those kind of like weird deep web videos which seems to pop up sometimes on my Facebook profile. You know, the kind of distorted, backwards almost kind of music with some weird opera player in the background. So yeah, cat's asleep. I think my cat is just asleep. I don't know if these are really recommendations if a cat stays asleep, but there you go. I'm gonna keep that going as a thing. But yeah, it's just a bit. It's eerie. Like this is eerier than, or like worse in a sense of kind of like for me darkness and evilness than the terrorcore and splittercore, because those genres are really in your face, but this is just like this gets under your skin. Like yeah, it's weird. I'm gonna stop it now. Oh, actually I'm gonna skip along. Let's see if it stays this way. Maybe it picks up. I mean, it's got some kind of weird flute in it. No, this was just a bit. And yeah, it does get under your skin a bit. Maybe because you might not feel the same way because I'm using a proper speaker and you've got my shit audio coming through your speaker. My shit audio, by the way, just to reiterate, it's my shit audio. But yeah, this one gets under your skin. I don't know how you listen to half an hour of this. This is like this sounds like what you'd hear in like a Stanley Kubrick kind of like an old kind of horror film. Like, was it through the looking door or the looking glass? You know, and the person's going insane, and they'd have the little guitar going to show their insanity, and then they do quick cuts of body. You know, it's that kind of thing. I'm gonna stop this now. So yeah, that's my take on that genre of Lowercase. I really liked the first one, and I hope they're more like the first one. And this one's a weird takeoff because this is what you listen to after you've done too much Splittercore and Yayo and Mandy and all that kind of jazz. So yeah, I'm gonna give the whole genre a 5, But I'm going to give the Silence of Siberia, Nate King, I believe is his name, Nate Myers, an 8 out of 10 because that was just pleasant. And even though this guy apparently created the genre, Steve Roden, I'm going to give it a 4 because it's very good to get under my skin, but why the fuck do I want that? Alright, so yeah, that's another weird genre. Enjoy that.